the other night when I was recording, what day was it? 19. One of these days it was the date matched the time. I thought that was pretty cool, and I don't think I mentioned it, should have said about it. But what we're gonna do here, this lighting sucks in the academy. It's like when you're kind of desolate, and it looks like there's like just a lot of debris in the air, which I guess there should be if we're at the store time. But we'll go ahead and take care of High Volt. My biggest complaint on him thus far is I believe it was insulated iron. That's when he like changed over to this white aesthetic, which it's actually not now. The helmet, that's a hat, so it's like an astronaut helmet or something. Something along those lines. It's on there, so that's not stock. But the shield is still blue, and that bothers me. This is like what I'd run into. It started in swap forms when that stuff would happen. But usually, you know, like going back to Prism Break, this stuff was like reserved to a certain path. So if you hated yellow, you just didn't take that path, basically, is what it came down to. I actually, again, I don't hate this. It kind of is cool, but he looks so good in blue. So, needless to say, he's one of the first characters that we ever upgraded in this entire saga of Skylanders SuperChargers, and then I kind of sat on it. Just in Lava Lance Eruptor, I was super excited about, same way. I've been feeling out how I want to progress through the game, and do, research, and quests, and Supercharge Challenge, and vehicle introductions. I feel like I figured that out now. And so I've kind of done all the recent characters grouped together, Splat, Nightfall, Popfield, etc. So we're going to get back here to the good stuff, man. And High Volt is someone that I've really enjoyed playing as. So he is someone, again, that's what sucks about like me. And you really don't know how they're going to handle it moving forward, because kind of all the Superchargers are special, you know, if you follow like my drift. So I don't know if there would be like a Series 2 High Volt, or it would be like introducing the non-supercharged High Volt or something. But he's probably, you know, technically, if you go back to Giants, none of our Giants, none of the Swappers, none of the Trap Masters, none of them have ever come back. They're kind of like the guest stars, as like the developers have referred to them. And so the Superchargers here would technically all be guest stars, but the problem is some of them are returning characters, some are stalwarts of the series, and some like High Volt are totally brand new. So Skylanders 6 rolls around, there's a good chance we'll see a Ruptor in some form or fashion. And I don't know if maybe, since the Superchargers are technically all standalone, that there's a chance High Volt can emerge, but he's somebody I'd kind of like to see expanded upon. So that said, before we hype him up too much, I suppose we should check out his paths. Make sure they don't suck.
Hello, Extremely,
now,
once again.
This is interesting.
So happy to dance with you, even in this
like
time of great turmoil and danger.
Light Fighter use powerful electric close-range attacks to stun and defeat your enemies. I think two of them have to do with his tertiary attack. And that's good, but then when you come down here, Light and Shining Armor, defeat enemies with a powered up electric beam. What is the electric beam? That is your tertiary attack, right? And so number 1 and number 2 are electric beam. Number 3 is a health boost. Up top, 1 and 2 are your electric beam, and 3 is a critical hit chance. Everyone should know I don't like critical hit. I hate that statistic. I've tested it, and it seems to be practically worthless outside of the times that they say that it actually, you know, do XX and X, and, you know, next time you hit an enemy with X, you're going to have a critical hit number. That works, but like the increased chances, no. I don't care about them. Give me speed, give me armor. Those are the two stats I care about that make a noticeable difference in gameplay. The next lesser evil would be health, and that's what you have on the Light and Shining Armor path. So just out of default, I'm going to save that one for the end. And then obviously the way I do this, the idea is we take the path we think we like the least now, then whenever we use Skylander Tutor and switch paths, we just hope the light and shining armor blows it out of the water. It's what we would like the best anyway. But if not, the cool thing here with Skylanders SuperChargers, Skylander tutor that you get at level 74, we can switch back, no money's involved. Very cool stuff. So nonetheless, Light Fighter is what we're gonna do here. Personally, I also kind of like Light and Shining Armor's name better. So here we go. Up first is Bring Into Light. Enemies caught inside your electric beam will be drawn to you when the spear returns to you. $13.60 is the price. Keep in mind, Tin Wing Sapphire's 20% discount. So we'll go ahead and grab this. I don't think it's really anything we can showcase here, but I mean, you know, by here I mean the training dummy, you know. So there we go with that. And now if I release it, he doesn't come to us because he's a stationary dummy. So we're gonna come in here and we will visit the Greeble dispenser, one of my favorite things in the game. And we're going to throw that, and we need to get him. No. Man, just because I fell out. Okay, there it is. Now we're going to release, and he was kind of already there. Haha. See how that brought him to us there? Into my spreadsheet. Good grief. Alright. So, I guess we actually should check the damage numbers here. 10. Just go in the beam. 10 to 15 is the same. And then I can see that's, I think it's 35. So, let's see here. Traveling lights. Alright, let's kind of see. Bring Into Light now. So, the beam is still going to be 10 to 15. What is it on impact? We can log that. I swear I'm pressing the button every time. Yeah, it's still 24-36, so I'm just gonna let him whale at us for a little bit. 24 to 36. Beam 10 to 15. And then post. Beam. Primary. I think this is elevated here, so. Whoops. There we go. Release. 50. What is that? Okay. So there's what we need to see. 52. Why? That doesn't make sense to me. It's not a critical number is my problem. Now 35. 53. What logic has been applied here that, you know, this is why you need to kind of do the upgrades in succession. 52. Really? What's the deal here? Is there an upgrade that I've forgotten about? 35. Alright, which one will this be? 35 or 52? Okay, we're gonna cycle through. He's lit. 52. The ones that we got 35 were not lit. So, for example, well, that didn't do it. Cycle over. He was lit briefly, but stayed 35. I didn't even see that because we broke those crates somehow. I have no idea how. Alright, so we're going to release there. He comes to his 52. 78. Which, I'm not going to argue, that's a great damage. Okay, so right now, we damaged him. He comes to us. 52. So, why exactly? Alright, so he is... 35 standing. Now he's lit. 52. Well, okay, that's something that we got, right? Let's continue. It's been a long time. So, traveling light, create an electric beam, yes. Yes. Okay. I don't know. We're just gonna log it. So, 35 to 53. Or 52 to 78. I don't know. It's been a long time. I'm just gonna roll with that. So I don't know. I just not quite sure what's going on there. I thought there was an upgrade that must have done that. I guess not.
Are you ready for a
So
new
Stun
magical
Shocked is up
upgrade?
next. 1760. Hold Y to throw your static spear and create an electric beam. Yes, we've been doing that. After your spear returns, your next melee attack will damage and stun nearby enemies. Okay. So enemies caught inside the beam will be drawn to you when the spear returns to you. And they don't have to be like in line between you. I mean, once you've like coasted through them, you can be at whatever angle of incidence you want. They're going to come to you. We've proven that. 35-53 is the standard damage, and then if for whatever reason they're lit up, 52-78, they kind of have that like glowing aura to them. And then this is claiming that when the spear returns to us, the next melee attack will damage, that's of course it's going to do that, and stun nearby enemies. So the stun is basically all that's new here, and we'll just see whether we're getting 35, 52, or some increase from that. So actually we should be able to, he's stuck, he's glowing. 82. Okay, let's let that glowing dissipate. Maybe. 52 still. I don't know that 82 is critical either. Is it gonna stay like that forever? Decent there. So this should be the special big hit. 55. Now 55 to 82 would actually be critical. So let me go ahead and log that here in the spreadsheet. Let's try this again. There we are. He's clearly well, he's not glowing, but we should do damage, special damage. 55. Alright, so we passed through him. We let go. He's not glowing this time either. Okay, glowing that time. 82, but see there was no exclamation mark after that. Glowing. That's an 82, right? I mean, I can clearly tell when it's a 52. Yeah, I'm thinking that's an 82. But it doesn't have the critical, you know, the exclamation mark beside it. So that must again elevate it somehow. Alright, let's try this with agreeable.
Show me what
So,
you got, Skylander.
electric beam, we did not touch this guy. We're gonna do 55 to 82 again. Electric beam, didn't touch him. 55. Now he's glowing though. Why? 82 standard damage. 52. 52, 52. Man. Alright, once again, we did not touch him. I bet that's how we did that last time. 52. I really don't use that, the hold X attack, very often. Alright, there we go. I really can't explain it. So now we're just going to bring both of these dudes through here, bring them to us. One was a 55, one was an 82. I hit him as 52, I hit him as 35. Why do I not remember? I don't remember anything about that, but it seems like it would be a given deal. So 55 to 82, or 82 to 123, if we saw a critical off of that. So he's in our beam, he comes to us, and we only did 55. And he was lit. So he's in the trap. He was not lit there. Okay, he was not lit. I don't know. I mean, we could spend a lot of time here. It could be something simple that I've forgotten. I honestly I don't know. And I'm in the mood of progressing. So,
Hello, Extreme.
goal is to
once
edit and
again.
upload both of these.
So
Even when I don't
happy
need to, I
dance
got
with
plenty
you,
of videos.
even in this time of great
Blackout
turmoil and
increases
danger.
critical hit chance. Not even gonna buy, just kidding. What I want to do before we go, check our stats. Alright, so critical hit 7, because we're plus 5. I can't remember if that's from the hat or something else, but we're at 7. Okay, so here we go.
Any place that you
Blackout,
go, I can
2400
reach and
increased
bring you the
critical hit
magical
chance.
upgrades.
Don't know, don't care. I hate critical hits. It never happens. Alright. So back out of here. We're gonna go to stats. 17. So it did actually do something. It went plus 10. So we will log that. Oh dang it. You stupid spreadsheet. I should not have to put plus. I mean, it's a text-based spreadsheet, for gosh sakes. Alright, so plus 10 critical hits. And that is important. I mean, we've at least got the numerical value in place. And we can kind of log that, right? Alright.
Just pull that lever to
So,
get started with your
55,
training.
35, 53, 1 critical. 1 critical out of that entire creature. Not critical, 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 not critical. You see what I mean? It's like 1 out of however many hits that was actually critical. And that to me is a waste. I would have rather had plus 10 armor. I think armor makes the most sense for him. I think speed would also benefit him. But so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Let's see what we get this time. 1, 2. Okay, so that was 50%, but 2 out of 10 is 1 in 5, 20%. So we're batting 2 out of 10, 2 of 11, 2 of 12. So 3 of 13, 3 of 14, 4 of 15, 5 of 16, 5 of 17, 5 of 18, 6 of 19, 6 of 20. So again, 6 of 20, that's like 3 and 10, that's 30%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Was that 1 in 10 then? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 2 in 20, which is 1 in 10, which is hovering right around that 17% mark. They could go 10 or 20. Cry me a river. Critical hit sucks. It always has, it always will. I don't know why anyone would get excited about that. I've proven time after time, game after game, there's really no merit to it. And again, given his background story and what he looks like, armor would have just been so much better. Anyway, we got one more thing to do here, and it's the big one. It's the soul gem.
Hello, Extremely.
Coming
once
over
again.
here, it is
So
refused
happy
for
to dance with
3,200.
you,
That's max
even in
discount.
this time of great
Restore some
turmoil and
health
danger.
when you block and have low health. Well, dang it, how are we supposed to showcase that? Refused. Let me type it in. Restore, and it's so vague, some health. Restore health at low health when it's, you know what, blocking restores. We're going to totally rework that. blocking. Restores health and low health. And now, my fear here, okay, say right now, let's just buy this. What are we at? Level 13 at 1 health. Okay, he is at 628, right? So let's say that we take some damage and we drop down to 620. It was probably like a chompy or something, okay? So we're at 620, we block, we deal damage with it. We should, in theory, gain health back, whether it's +5, +10, 8, whatever it may be. There should be some increment. Ideally, it is consistent and stays the same. My fear is, when they say low health, you know how like we could take damage and be at 620 and it's a green bar, and then as you go down it progressively lowers, and then when you get like close to death, you know, like a hit in nightmare mode kills you type of a thing, you start to flash red. I'm wondering if it only applies when flashing red. That's what I'm thinking, but I will probably check that offline and or off camera, I should say, and just update it in the spreadsheet, and then I will have the news break for you when we do light and shining armor. So if you were curious about light and shining armor, you now have extra incentive of seeing what the soul gem actually does. So I might record it and splice it in here, I don't know. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, if you learned a little something, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know which path is your favorite for high volt and why. Are you like me and you disdain that critical hit is just like a wasted upgrade, or do you actually enjoy it? Again, I've got 5 years with this, and critical hit means nothing to me, and I don't think it ever will. So, like I said, those ones were to deal critical damage on your next hit. Yes, that works. But, I mean, one time is not that big of a deal, right? I would rather have speed or armor, or, as I mentioned, even health. Speed and armor would be over health in my personal opinion. But, nonetheless, this is High Volt, one of my favorite characters in SuperChargers. I'm excited to see how he pans out down the other path. This one, not really all that much to write home about, but I mean, it is functional. So that said, I think we will like light and shining armor path maybe better, but we'll take it and find out for sure. So make sure you're subscribed. The video, it should come out 4 p.m. Every day, Skylanders Research. So you should see it tomorrow, the day after you see this. Probably not tomorrow since I record this, but you know, whatever day you see this, you should see the next path the next day. So, anyway, I'll quit rambling. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you back here for more Skylanders SuperChargers Research.